Welcome to another Burner Fan Friday. This week's question and answer is going to talk about your dog dragging you down the sidewalk. We're also going to show you some cute puppies. And I'm going to rant to you. I'm going to complain a little bit and hopefully you'll see why. Welcome back. I'm Chris with Bernese of the Rockies, and this is the Bernese of the Rockies YouTube channel. The place to be if you love all things Bernese Mountain Dogs. Now again, if you're new to the show, I have shows on Tuesdays and on Fridays. Tuesdays we talk about the Bernese Mountain Dog breed, puppy training, puppy adoption, things like this. And on Fridays, this is the show for you. So if you have questions about the Bernese Mountain Dog breed, puppy adoption, about the show, about me, whatever, I'm here to answer your questions. So today's question comes from Stephanie, and Stephanie asked this. Hi Chris, thank you for so many wonderful videos about the Bernese Mountain Dog breed. I'm looking to adopt a Bernese Mountain Dog, but my worry is if I get a large male, that he may pull me and drag me down the sidewalk. Well Stephanie, thank you again for the question. And you know, it's one of those things where I believe with a large breed dog or giant breed or anything like this, a lot of it is about just control. So to me it really doesn't matter what kind of dog you have. It's about letting them know that you're in control, not them. So things you can do is making sure like your dog walks beside you, not in front of you all the time. So it's one of those things where they're not going to, lunge out after something or try to chase something, and all of a sudden you have that jerking motion. So they have different kind of tools and stuff that you can use. For example, if you go to your local pet store, a lot of times they'll have like a gentle leader, and gentle leader will go over their mouth, and it'll usually hook to like their collar or their harness, whichever you prefer. And it'll keep it where, like, if they go to jerk or jump or sometimes, a lot of times it'll kind of like, pull their nose a little bit, just kind of in a positive correction, just to say, hey, let's not run so fast. And I've seen it, I've seen big, large dogs, drag people, because it's just like, you're like, oh, you're trying to hold on your dog and it's just taking off. So I think if you can, if you get a puppy from the early stage and you teach it to walk beside you, so, choking up on the leash, keeping it close to your side, this should really kind of help you to keep your dog, with you at all times, where it's not going to just want to bolt. And, for like me with my Bernese Mountain Dogs, I mean, I can walk any one of them off leash. I mean, they stay with me. So, in fact, a lot of times if I put a leash on them, they're like, hey, what are you doing, And so, but obviously if you're in a town setting or, of course, if you're in public, you just can't just let your dog run around everywhere. So I would really suggest possibly even a harness. Just because it gives a little bit more security, where a lot of times if you put a collar on, you might be worried that you're going to choke the dog, so you try not to put it on too tight, but if it's too loose and then they get scared or something happens, then they slip right out of the collar. At least with a harness, it's a little bit more protection, but again, it's your call. But if you can get some sort of, if your dog is really acting up, maybe before it's spayed or neutered or different things, and just being a puppy and just running and stuff, you may want to look into like, one of those gentle leader or one of those harness systems where it kind of keeps them from jumping or taking off. So again, Stephanie, thank you for the question. And if any of you watching or have a question about Bernese Mountain Dogs, about the breed, about puppy adoption and puppy training, or about me or anything about the show, please email me at questions@berneseoftherockies.com, and I'll be more than happy to answer your question. And some of them, like I said, I put them on the air, and we can all have a good time. I want to take a moment too to say thank you for everybody who wrote on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Bernese of the Rockies and wished River a happy birthday. We really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun, and he's a big guy, and so it's so much fun to see people love our dogs just the way that we love other people's dogs. So and again, if you have a dog that has a birthday coming up, and send us a private message. I would love to send your dog a birthday card, and it's kind of fun. So we try to address them towards the dog, like, Fluffy Smith, whatever we can to, kind of make it personal for them. So, again, thank you for taking time in your day to wish our dog a happy birthday. Okay, so as always, if I can, I'd like to have some puppy cuteness. So this week, we have Little Miss Purple. Huh. What do you think? You want to say hi? Hi. What do you see? So there's lights everywhere, huh? So little Miss Purple here is a sweet little girl. She's over 9 pounds now and getting big. Huh. So I love to play with my brothers and sisters. Huh. Huh. Little puppy Purple. Okay, so now I'm starting a new segment. I'm going to call, maybe we'll try to call it This Stinks. Yeah, This Stinks. That sounds kind of worthwhile. So, being on YouTube, and if you're familiar with marketing and different things like this, and you make videos, you're considered a video creator. So you're providing content for people, just like yourself. You know, you're watching this, I'm trying to provide you value or entertainment, and it's one of those things where, a lot of times when you provide content and value, sometimes people take advantage of that a little bit. As most of you know who have been watching the channel and our Facebook page and Instagram and stuff, we have a litter of puppies right now. And, you know, because I believe in transparency, I really like to show everybody, you know, the puppies as they're growing up and things like this. And so, you know, I can show you that, you know, how I love my dogs and how they're, you know, very vital and important to me in my life. So, it's one of those things where as a video creator, you always dream of that viral video, you know, something where, you know, it just takes off and you get, you know, lots of views and it's a lot of fun because it's kind of like a stamp of, you know, hey, people appreciate what you're doing. And it's one of those things where I learned something the very hard way this week. So, one of the videos I posted this week that a lot of people liked on our Facebook page, somebody else used it. And they didn't share it or something. They didn't, you know, do something like that. They actually just took the video, like downloaded it, and then uploaded it on their Facebook page, and they kind of claimed it as theirs, you know. And so it's one of those things where, you know, I'm learning about watermarks and stuff. And so as you may have noticed on the Facebook page, I said I had a rant for today, and that was it. You know, it's just like, you know, I try to go to this hard work to make good videos or short videos so people can see them, and then I got taken advantage of. And what the lesson was, is when you post something to Facebook, it's like, it's fair game. And maybe that's me being naive, that I'm like, oh, you know, it's just for my people, you know, that, you know, my community. But it doesn't work that way. So, as the future comes up, you may see there's like, you know, say like copyright Bernese of the Rockies and little Bernese of the Rockies things. And so please do share my videos and pictures and things like that. But what happened was this person, again, they used this video, and, you know, up to this point, maybe I've had a video that's gotten like, you know, 3,000 views, you know, so, you know, you feel pretty good. This one got 200,000 views. 200,000 in like a day. And I didn't get cited for nothing. And so what that means is, you know, people saw this video and thought that this other company and Facebook page, it was their video. So it wasn't something like, hey, you know, if you want to see more great videos, or hey, thanks to Bernese of the Rockies for letting us, you know, sharing this video with us. It was, hey, we have this video, come check it out, and it's all ours. And so, you know, it had, you know, over 200,000 views. You know, nearly 10,000 comments. You know, people showing their Bernese Mountain Dogs and so excited, like, hey, this is our dog and stuff. And not one person even knew it came from me. And so it just, I know it's a rant. It stinks though, because it's like, you know, you really try, and you know, you learn things the hard way. So we're still, fingers crossed, we'll get there sooner or later. You know, so now, you know, you might see videos that all say like, you know, Bernese of the Rockies somewhere in the video or the picture. And hopefully, you know, if you have a lot of complaints, and if you don't like it, of course, you know, I'll switch things up. But it was a bummer. You know, it's kind of bummer to see somebody say, hey, here's your video on this other people's website, and it's blowing up the internet, and nobody even knew it came from me. And it's not about making money. It's not about like, hey, come talk to me or anything. But it's just like, I truly put so much value and effort into bringing these videos to you, and you know, to have somebody just kind of like take advantage of me, it just, like I said, it stinks. But so anyways, that's my rant. So if you post videos or pictures or anything on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, try to get a watermark app or something that says, hey, this is copyright you or something. So that way, at least if somebody sees it, they can say, hey, this came from so-and-so. So that's my rant. Hey, thanks for listening. I feel a little better now, so thank you. So again, thank you for watching this video. I have shows on Tuesdays and on Fridays, and the Tuesday show is based primarily on, you know, Bernese Mountain Dog, you know, as the breed in general. We also, you know, I try to touch base on like puppy adoption and puppy training and things like this as things go on. And also on Fridays, again, it's question and answer Fridays, just kind of some fun stuff, and you know, hopefully that you enjoy this. So thanks again for letting me rant a little bit, and if you have a Berner, hug your Berner and be blessed.